All right, shalom and good afternoon, boys. Here, welcome to the Covenant. Well, uh, just looking at the goats, and they're just doing just excellent out here. As you see, the pastures in full swing. And I tell you, man, when the grass grows, it grows faster than they can eat it, and that's a good thing. And you see the greenhouse there. I took off all of the old plastic. It's time to put on a new piece of plastic, and I got to order that before these prices go up. I mean, I can get a piece of plastic now for like $300, I think. So go ahead and order that and get that out the way because I'm gonna do a greenhouse within the greenhouse over there. So I have all the materials for it. You see the smaller ones that we started the um the spring garden in to start the seeds early. But it's amazing, you look at the history of farm life because this is in essence this is a farm. Uh, you have to meet certain criteria in order for you to call a piece of property a farm, and it meets that criteria. So even though I say a homestead, what I mean, it's interchangeable because we homestead on a farm or a mini farm, what they call it. But when I was looking at the statistics of people or families that were raised on a farm in the 1900s, it was like 90, plus percent. Literally everybody lived on a farm. And then you come into the Industrial Revolution, and it drops because people move into the cities or moved into the cities, and then you got all of that taking place, and then you turn around to today, less than 1%, or about 1% of families and children are raised on farms. As you see, you got the two male, two females, and the buck right there, and then you have the babies sitting on there. I don't know if you can see it, but they're just chilling over there. But you have such a dramatic change, and what that becomes, it's a problem because there's a lot of culture, there's a lot of moral and values that are lost as a direct result of people not understanding and knowing what it means to be connected to the land, to be connected to trees, and living in a certain environment as to where they can be self-sufficient, because that's just null and void. It just does not exist in cities. But it's amazing to look at these stats, and to see what has taken place as a direct result of this cultural shift. Because I'm telling you, man, I mean, you look at this, those numbers are frightening, and then you see all of the problems that's associated with the fact that a lot of people, or less than 1% or 1% of the population in the United States, actually live on a farm, have any connection to understand anything about animal husbandry, or growing a garden, or maintaining a property, or looking after cattle or anything like that. But it is what it is. But it's a blessing to be able to live it, because you see the fruit of the peace and tranquility associated with, and not all of the worry associated with what's happening to your children, what they're being educated, what they're being taught, the values and morals in which their experiencing out there as they interact with especially in these municipal and these urban centers. The debauchery and the immorality, and how you can't control that, and so therefore they become desensitized and think that that's normal, and they think that that's okay, when it's in fact it's not okay. uh yeah, there's only gonna be a remnant that's gonna do this, and it's just you're looking at 350 million people, and 1% of those people actually do this thing. I mean, it's a testimony how far we've fallen. Yeah.